Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the Kinzigtalbahn and we are going to do a freight service and we're going to be doing it in the lovely Railpool 185 which I almost completely forgot about existed. So we have the Railpool 193 which is the Vectron, but yeah, basically completely forgot about the 185 which came with the Dresden-Chemnitz route many moons ago. So yeah, that's what we're going to be driving in today's video, and we're driving it from wherever we are now. Very picturesque and quiet setting into Hanau. So let's get the train set up and then we'll get going. Right, safety systems. We got LZB, PZB, CFA. They can be set to headlights. That's fine, yeah, that's all good. Release parking brake if they're on. Yeah, there you go, Railpool, flexibility for rent. Cool. PZB mode, that's down here, I think. What does the game want us to go? And that won't say what it. Right, we'll go PZBU. Actually, it tends to be quite funny. AFB, do that in a minute. There you go. AFB on.
RFB.
Goes U to 40. RFB, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we're good to go. There's no brake key, is there? No brake key. Cool, right, we're going to Hanau in 26 kilometres. In our very, noisy Railpool 185. Train, please move. Oh, are we going to move? Come on. Just having to think about it. A bit more power. Oh, there we go. We have movement. We have movement. There you got the Klein tips there. That's what I mean, top tips maybe. Just a bit different to that of the Deutsche Bahn 185. And even the MRCE 185. It's quite nice just to have, well, Railpool. I don't think we've covered this one as much. Oh, not wheel slip. Let's pop the power back. Out we go. So this train might look a bit funny on this route, as this is from Dresden-Chemnitz, which is one of the older routes in the game. So the lighting's a bit sort of, well, different. But hopefully it's alright. Hopefully. Let's release ourselves some monitoring. And yeah, it should just be straight up to 100 kilometers an hour, which is our top speed. Let's make sure the back of the train is off the points first. Look at that, here we go. What a lovely part of the road. It is generally really nice being out this side of the route. Like most of the time we're, well, in the city bit, the built up bit. So it's quite nice coming out to sort of this bit, which was just completely different. Right, let's get that up to 100. We're not being watched by PZB now, so we can do that. And try and get a nice photo before it gets too dark. As it is, was it 10 to 8. And I've set this on the 21st of June to make sure it's still light at this time. Oh, I don't want it being all dark. Cool. Oh, containers. So I believe we do get the bit which requires LZB, but I'm assuming we don't go on to the LZB. Unless we do. But not entirely sure. So that would be interesting to see how we get on with that if we do end up having to use LZB. It doesn't really pick up the Railpool very well, does it? What about on that side? Nah, doesn't really either, does it? Can barely see the Railpool. A bit of rotation. We'll just get a little snippet there. Yeah, it does look a bit odd, doesn't it, with the in this sort of lighting, but I mean that's all right. It will do. Well, something I have been getting with this route, and it's almost on every single run, is the memory loss issue, where all of the textures go sort of low res and fuzzy. That's on PS5. I seem to get that on, yeah, basically every single run. Actually, hang on. Oh no. I said we could have changed the time of day using the new photo mode to make it seem the sun was actually on the train. And we could still do that actually. Bit cheeky, but we could do. Yeah, we'll see. Let's try and get to Hanau, which is probably still about 25 kilometers away. Still a long way off. There we go. Bit of seafair. Yeah, we're freighting through Germany. Because German freight's always just great. As yeah, most of the time you're just sat at 100 kilometers an hour. And that's it. It doesn't really change. I mean, on some routes like Rosilk Nord, mainly Kinzigtalbahn, the speed limit will go below 100 kilometers an hour. But on a route like this, most of the speed limits are above 100. So you just sort of sit back, relax, and just do the seafair. That's all you really got to do, which makes it quite straightforward. Most of the time. I bet I'll say that, and then we'll have a speed limit coming up, which is like 80. I think there's a 90 somewhere on here, but I think that might be. I think that's at Hanau, near there. I mean, before then. Look at this. What a lovely time of day. As the sun's slowly starting to set. Now that's much better. Look at that. Makes a big change then, having it all sort of well, you still got the tree shadows on it, but again you can change the time of day, which is a bit cheeky. And it's even better. There you go. Nice. So we head along, coming up to whatever station this is. Oh, this one, I think this one begins with a W. I know that, it begins with a W because some trains terminate here. Here you get like Frankfurt to Wiesbaden, something like that. Oh, there's actually a DB Vector on there. Nice, you got 642 in the sidings there. Yeah, what station's this? I think it begins with W.
Zifa.
Please begin with W, otherwise it's kind of funny otherwise. Gelnhausen. Yeah, it begins with W. Right, that's no, it's like Wiesbaden. Maybe that is that station there, it's called Wiesbaden Gelnhausen maybe. There's just one where, yeah, some services terminate, they just go from Frankfurt to there. Maybe that one. Pretty certain it is that one. But you see that we're only halfway along the route. I mean, we're on the sort of the second half of the route. This route stretches on for ages, but you only really see the main bit, which is Frankfurt to Hanau, because that's where sort of 6 out of 10 of the 60% of services are just that bit. So it's nice to sort of be out on the more rural part of the route, which is quite scenic.
Zifa.
There we go. Oh my god, that was a look at that, an OBB 1116. Cool to see that. I wonder what that's doing up here. Would they run here in real life? OBB? Because Frankfurt's quite a... Well, it's still quite a way up within Germany. Well, maybe they must do. If they've been allowed to substitute onto here. Cool. Seafart, yeah, there we go. It's fairly soon, if not already. No. LZB should begin, but I don't know if it will begin with our train. It might. Oh, here it is, here talking about it. Do we get it? No, we don't get it. I think so. Well, some freight trains definitely do, like the DB Vectron gets it, but maybe as we're a sort of older train in the game, maybe we don't get it. So we're just at 100 kilometers an hour. We wouldn't be able to go any faster anyway. Yeah, it's because I think we're a bit of an older train, so LZB isn't implemented on us, or maybe it just wouldn't come on anyway. So this is the bit where most trains will whiz along at 200 kilometers an hour, whereas we are at a steady 100 kilometers an hour. It's lovely summer's evening. There you go. So you've got a few empties there as well, a few flats. Much prefer doing German freight to UK freight. I think it's because it's sort of just more engaging. Like I know I said on most routes you just stay at 100 and just press key for CIFA, which I suppose wouldn't really be that engaging, but I don't know. It's just fun to do German freight. You know, sort of UK freight is more like it's all right, but not as exciting. I don't know. UK freight or German freight? What do you prefer? Or maybe doesn't matter which. Oh, we've picked the perfect time of day for this though. Just where that sun's sort of perfectly looking over us. Lovely. Orangey. Very good. What we got coming up here? Got a Dosto there. Still yet to drive the Dosto on this route. We actually haven't even done the guard mode on this route yet. Need to do that. Same with the US route. We haven't done guard mode on there either. There we go. So this will take us all of the way to Hanau. This sort of just straight section. Because at the end of this you then turn off to the right and then we're there. This is looking lovely though. It might actually be, generally it might be the best I've seen the route. Just sort of this time of day, this sort of part of the route as well. Just very, very pretty. Yeah, it should be around sort of 15 minutes and we should hopefully then be pulling into Hanau. I think it was about 30 minutes as service said it would take. But yeah, be honest, who's watched some of these videos on the Kinzigtalbahn and been like, you know what, I want to try German stuff, and then you're now loving it? I've seen a couple of comments already saying, oh, you know, we've sort of watched the German stuff and then watched Matt's PZB tutorial, now, you know, liking the German stuff. Yeah, who's in that boat? Who's sort of seen the Kinzigtalbahn and thought, wow, that's good, I want to try German stuff, and now you're engrossed in it. It's good, German stuff's good. And there's also the sheer amount of variety you get on them as well. That's sort of the way I suppose, well, Deutsche Bahn sort of is the majority of Germany on the railway. So all the locos sort of could be, you know, say a loco from Hamburg, Lübeck could come down and go on to here, on to Munich, Augsburg. They all sort of, yeah, all sort of go into each other. So you're always seeing a lot of variety and lots of layers and substitutes from German routes, which is great. Good stuff. And good that we've ticked off the Railpool 185. What we got coming up there? You've got an MRCE Vectron. That's from Creators Club, but it's realistic, so lots of freight about. And there's another train that I want to do again, is the Press 155. We need to get back in there. We haven't only ever done one video on the Press 155, which is, yeah, the DBBR 155, but in blue. Press 155. So I'll probably try and do that on this route at some point. Or on Bremen Oldenburg, one of them. What's this got? Another station coming up? Yeah, there's one there. Yeah, here we are, another station. This might be the last one before Hanau. See, this part of the route feels a bit like Munich, Augsburg. It's got like a nice mix of different route feels, this route. Sort of Fulda down to where this bit starts is sort of a bit like Salzburg, Rosenheim. And this bit's like Munich, Augsburg. And then from Hanau to Frankfurt, it's a bit more like... I want to say, I mean, busyness, it's a bit more like Riesa, Dresden. Yeah. So it's, yeah, similar-ish to Riesa, Dresden, just not quad track. See that? And yeah, this is the 185.6. Although in there it's saying, yeah, 185.2. I'm pretty certain it's, yeah, must be 6. Nice. Can't be too far off now. I would bung up the route plan to see what kilometre board Hanau's at, but it's obvious when we're coming up to it. I mean, Offenbach, yeah, Offenbach is at kilometre board 10. And Hanau's about, I think, like 12 kilometres from there. So yeah, we're probably at about 4 or 5 kilometres and we should be there. Maybe not even that. There's the sort of flight route into Frankfurt, sort of on the approach. Sifa. Cool. Kilometre board 27. Can't be far now. Can't be far at all. So it should start slowing us down fairly soon. As we approach sort of the end of this sort of straight bit. It's coming into Hanau, you get like a really sharp right hand corner. Yeah, something's got a warning for a 110. Yeah, this is the station just before Hanau. Still haven't done a regional express service. I still actually haven't stopped at any of these stops yet. Green over yellow, so we need to be down to 50. Well, once we pass that signal, we need to be down to 55 within 38 seconds, I believe it is. Zugbeeinflussung. So whack the brakes on quite swiftly. We actually did lose a little bit of time there as I was fiddling with the direct brake. I just decided to come on. That should be alright there. Should be down in time. There you go. Obviously, you don't want to hold the brakes on for too long, otherwise you'll end up, well, coming to a stop, which you don't really want. So we've done that quite nicely there. Let's pop the AFB down as well. Pop it down to 50. No, train, don't brake more. Oh, wait. There we go. Well, we're down to the intended limit now. And it probably will be about kilometre board 22 Hanau as well. Right, green over yellow, which usually is about 40. About 45, but we'll go 40. Now we have got a double yellow, which means we have a red light coming up. Which hopefully will be coming into the yard, but I can't guarantee that. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Don't want to be going too quick either if there is a red light coming up, otherwise the 500 Hertz magnet will get us. So nice and slow. I assume this is gonna, yeah, bring us into the yard on the right, maybe. Looks like the points are set that way. Yeah, so we're coming in here. Lovely. And there'll be the red light at the end. Ruhefreigabe, yeah. To you too. Lovely, look at this. I wonder if we'll see our Railpool 193. Well, it looks like it's just all passive. Oh my god, why are the doors open over there on that 425? Oh, now they're shut. Scary. Got right up to the red light. So relatively soon we'll get the 500 Hertz magnet coming on. Which if you're going slow enough is nothing to worry about. If you're going too fast, I'd worry about it. See far. You got an ICE something over there, probably an ICE1. Oh, actually, that might have been an ICE3 actually, even an ICE-T. One of them. Nice and slow, no rush up to the red. I suppose this then goes, well, somewhere else. I think it actually would go onto the north line of Frankfurt, which goes sort of up here, and it comes around and joins up here, I think. So it goes to the northern side of the, well, this area. But that wasn't included with this route. I probably won't like if we stop too early. Oh, it should be that signal there. Because that one's got the magnet out on that track there. Very slowly up to it. One of those funny objectives where you got to go literally a metre. Right, I'd say that would be alright. That is perfect. A perfectly acceptable distance. There we go. Good. Cool. That was perfect. It actually did say we got up to 120, I think, but oh well. You can never know. Never tell. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.